Are you ready to throw some dice at monsters? Well, welcome to Archon Soul. Archon Soul is a strategy roguelike deck builder which combines dice and cards. You draft spells, create powerful synergies, defeat enemies, and conquer the Archon's palace. So let's dive in and have a little look at this demo. And make sure to stick around to the end of the video where I talk more about my thoughts on the game and if it's worth your time and consideration as a cozy game. Right, so we can choose a character but we only have one to unlock, which is the Gaiamancer, a mage from a village torn apart by famine, wields the power of nature and growth. He seeks the soul's power to save his village from certain starvation. Wow, that's a lot of trauma to dump on me straight away, dude. A little bit interesting starting with like a mage druid type. Generally these games kind of just go for like a generic warrior or something really vague. So that's quite an interesting selection off the bat. So let's have a little go. So we get to go up against a punch wizard. I don't quite know what that is. Does it punch you? Is it a wizard? Who knows? We'll figure it out. Okay, so we've got various different spells and then we can pop the dices in there. I mean, that's a 7, so I don't know how we're meant to do that. So we've got a block, which I don't think is going to be too helpful for us because I think actually he's not going to do anything. Attack is more than 5, so we can put a 6 in there. And just give him an old punch with the stick. And put another barrier up, I guess? Yeah, he's a punchy wizard. He just punches you from over there. He's not going to do very well. Because I'm over here, you're over there. I mean, unless your arm extends, that'll be pretty interesting to see, but probably not possible. 15 damage is quite a lot. We want barrier for extra barriers, and we can do attack, which is 5 or more. Barrier, I guess. We're not going to get the extra stuff, but we're going to mitigate some damage, which is nice. Oh, very low roll. I don't think it's any point putting into the barrier because he's not going to do anything, so we'll just put into an attack and we just won't do very much extra attack. There you go, give him a whack. I don't know if he powers up by punching, that kind of looks like he does, but I think we're gonna kill him. There we go, done. These are your combat rewards, take as many as you want. Well, I'm gonna take them all. Okay. The die don't go up to 9. I feel like they're stretching the dice mechanic quite a lot there, but okay, we'll go with the super dice. Spells gaining barrier using this rune gain an additional 5. When you cast a spell using this rune, gain 3 grounded. We'll do shell, sure. Might improves the amount of damage dealt, and fortitude is about barriers. All faces without runes on dice used to cast this spell gain toughness rune. I think fertilize is going to be the best one for us. As you travel through the palace, you come across a large arched entryway. Inside, shelves upon shelves of books and scrolls adorn the walls, with cozy chairs pulled up to expensive looking desks nestled in the corners of the room. A lone pedestal stands at the room's centre. On the pedestal sits a black lace handkerchief and atop sits an old silver locket. Next to the locket sits a note written in dried blood. Never again. I think we're okay. I mean, you don't want to be touching weird lockets with blood around it. I mean, it's not particularly helpful. Well, let's have a look at the shop. Sure, I feel like we're probably too early for a shop, but let's try it. I mean, it's actually pretty cheap, to be fair. I think poisoned foliage would be fine. And we can get some runes. Well, we do need some higher dice, so I'm going to get one of those, 2 of those. And then everything else I'm just going to leave because I've spent all my money already. Drag a dice to modify it. So I can change the cost, I'm guessing. I can't put... Oops, okay. I've done it. I've done a thing. That's how you put runes on. I think 4 would be fine. And I'm going to go for like a 2 instead of a 1. Spell select, so we can actually change which spells we've got up as well if we wanted to. But we've got a Skelly Bob and a Slime. Desimates those 2. These are your unit's ability. You can use them once each combat. Drag your dice into a unit ability to activate it. Like spells, they have dice requirements. Gyromancer's unit ability gives you an additional barrier each turn. You can activate the enemy's unit abilities too. So I can do loose bones on the Skellybob to inflict weak and vulnerable. And with the slime, kill this enemy, inflict 2 weak on the player. Okay, so I can just literally kill it straight away and get a debuff. So they're going to both attack, so we kind of need barriers. I'm going to put loose bones on the Skellybob and I'm going to gain some buffs. So we can attack here. We probably should attack, right? Get that out of the way. We can just do fertilise and leave it there, I'm guessing. Okay, so you've got might, I've got might, I've all got might. I'm just going to attack. Don't need any of the special abilities. I just need to give him a good old whack. That's the strategy. The strategy is no strategy. And it works. Let's get some fortitude. God, I thought that said abusive then, but it says abrasive. Game 1 abusive. What, am I just going to shout insults at them? I'm not too confident about the elite combat. Let's go for an event, sure. Tomes of Sacrifice. As you wander through the palace, the halls you were wandering through disappear, and a room made of shadow materializes around you. The shadows are somehow solid, and you cannot escape. 2 totems rise from the floor. We demand sacrifice, they scream in unison. What will you give in order to gain? I kind of want the gold. Let's do that. I'm sure we'll be fine. I think I'm going to put this 4 down to a 3. I think that, because then we've got high cost ones, we've got low cost ones. Yeah, we've got one extreme to the other. Hey there, just a quick pause to say that if you're enjoying the chill vibes and discovering new and unconventional cozy games, subscribe to the channel. If you wanted to support the channel a little bit more, you can also give this Slothee a coffee. And trust me, I need the energy. You can find the link in the description below. And now, back to the video. Cursing one of the player's dice, cursed dice, are not rolled during your next turn, okay. So she's going to attack and she's going to curse me. I'm going to put some barriers on, because we want to mitigate that damage. I'm going to fertilise and attack. So we've done a little bit of everything there. Alright, let's inflict some weak onto it. And maybe backfire hex? Oh, it has to be 1, okay. Oh, I should have kept those 1s. That was a mistake, wasn't it? Do a backfire hex on you. We'll do some barriers. Oh no, I lost me 3. Hang on, oh, I should have put might on first. That was a bit silly, wasn't it? You can't cancel it once you start, so you do have to be a little bit careful. Yay! We beat the Hexy lady. I've forgotten what she's called already. Ooh, landslide might be helpful. I'm going to switch landslide for undergrowth, because we're not using that one. We've got a fair bit of money, so I think we can buy some stuff. So I don't think we can go for many cards, because we've got quite a lot. We can heal and gain some health, which I think might be really good. I mean, toughness might be good for some unexpected barriers. God, I love some unexpected barriers. Get a free chest event. I think we need that because our health ain't that bad. Okay, we can do the 50 gold, but we can't do the other one. So, yeah. Special event. Ooh. That could be terrifying or pretty good. You come across 2 items in a magic field that will only allow you to take 1. One is an ornate crown. There isn't anything magical about it, but it's surrounded by a damaging field of dark magic, so it must be important. The other item is a simple cloth bag, but upon further inspection you find it's full of scrolls detailing runes. Well, we can't do the other one because it's not available in the demo, so we're going to have to get the runes. But I'm happy for runes because we don't really have any. Oh, we've got a boss combat. Okay. Let's fight the replicator, which is like a big Hydra thing with bubbles on it. No, they're eyes actually. I thought they just had like little bubbles on them, or baubles like a Christmas tree. Pop some barrier on. They need 9 to stun them. We do have a 9 somewhere, so we're gonna have to just keep that in mind that we do have a 9. I think we're just gonna go barriers, you know. And fertilize. We'll do guys protection, and we want to attack. I think I'm gonna take 22 damage though. Oh, let's risk it. Let's just give him a big old whack. This unit is using a unique special move. I would like to know what that is, but I'm guessing I'm not gonna know. So yeah, barriers. 33. Oh god, come on. I'm not prepared for this. I've just been cocking about, basically. And now this is happening to me. Attack. I don't know which one to attack. Effects that activate on fatal damage do not activate when this unit dies. Okay, so I have to go for the main one, I'm guessing, rather than the copy. Ouchies. Now I need the high scores and I'm not getting the high scores. It's devastating. Got a little bit of armour, which is going to mitigate some of this. I said some, that wasn't enough. I think it's going to copy again, isn't it? Oh, come on, not 2. Right, we're definitely going to die. There's no way we're getting out of this. Not with the tools we've been given. Slash, I got... Oh, I really need landslide, but it's not going to do anything really, is it? Poison foliage? Attack the main guy at the back. Doesn't matter, does it? We're done. We're a goner. I've got 498 points. I don't know if that's good, but I did get to the boss, so that's normally a good sign. I can do a run recap. That's nice. Show me all the bad choices I made. Thank you for that. Well, that's it, folks. We've had a little go. We did one run and we made it to the boss, so that's not too bad. I don't know if there are multiple levels to this demo. I don't know if you can actually go further than the boss, or that's where it stops, but I guess we'll never know unless you go play it and tell me. My thoughts on this game is that I think it's a really nice roguelike that fits really nice in the genre, but also offers something a little bit different at the same time, which I think is a little bit difficult to do now because there's so many roguelikes out there. So I quite like that it's comforting but also new at the same time. I think my only gripe is that I would like the ability to cancel a move once I've started it and selected the dice that I want, because it would be nice to be able to fix your potential mistake before you do it. In terms of its coziness, I think it definitely could be a cozy game if you love roguelikes. I think it's quite an exciting option if you've played many of the classic ones, you know, like Slay the Spire. It's not one of those games that are going to look cozy from the offset. I mean, from judging from the art and that dungeon style look of the game, it's very unlikely typical cozy gamers are going to pick this up, but I think if you are a little bit brave and you do, I think you're really going to love the challenge. Depending on how expansive the full release is going to be in terms of how many cards you can choose from and your hero selection, there's a potential that this could be highly replayable as well, something that you can just sit and sink loads of time in and master. So if you love that kind of thing, you're going to love this as a cozy game. But I would really love to hear your thoughts on the game. Is it something that you would try or use as a cozy game? And does it offer a diverse enough option as a roguelike? Let me know down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.